Hello everyone and welcome to morning coffee break. I hope everybody's doing great today. Kitty was in here following me all over, following me back and forth. She does that when she's hungry. So I gave her, it was one of those, they kind of look like a pyramid with the top cut off. That's what they look. I forget what they're called now. I threw that one, threw the thing away. I think they're pâtés. Well, wait a minute. I think I got another one. I'll show you. Here they are. There's two of them in here, so that's why I'm saying that's what they look like. Almost looks like a volcano or something in that. It kind of looks like a pyramid with the top cut off. This one is it's Fancy Feast Gems gourmet cat food. It's mousse pâté with tuna and a halo of savory gravy. Ooh. So, yeah. There's a lot. Only thing is, there's quite a bit there. And she ate, it looked like she might have eaten half of it. She might or might not eat more of it, left over. Like I can cover it and put it in the, put some foil on it or something and put it in the fridge. She just doesn't like things as much cold. I mean, once it's cold like that. So I don't know. She might or might not eat it. So in a way, I like the little things, the little tubes that I usually give her. They're only about that long. And she will usually, 9 times out of 10, she'll eat every speck of it. Every speck. This one here, like I said, there's half left over. And I also, I believe it was, I got this like buy one, get one free through Ibotta at Walmart. I don't know if they would still have that in there or not now. But I believe that's what it was. You bought 2 and you got a rebate for what one is supposed to be. And I think it was actually more than what it actually was. So I got a good deal on them, so I thought we'd go ahead and try them. She does like them, like I said, but that's why I don't get big cans also of cat food, because she'll just eat so much of it, and then she's not really crazy. Sometimes she'll eat it once it's been in the fridge, and sometimes she won't. So anyway, I don't know if what I went through yet. I've done forgot, I guess. So anyway, it's Sunday, August 11th. I got to talking and forgot to do other things. Currently, it's 66 degrees. High today is 83. 3% chance of rain, and winds are at 2 miles per hour. So no rain, it looks like. Today, there will be, I thought it was about time to do a garden update, and I figured I would walk some too. I really, really need to start walking more. There for a while, if Kitty was awake, half the time she's asleep during the day. I would like to take her out for a stroll, in her stroller, and I was doing that real good for a while, like almost about every other day, I guess. I need to get to where I walk at least 20 minutes or 30 minutes each day. I need to get back to that. It's just so hot and humid already in the morning, like by the time I get out there, it's going to be lunchtime or something, so I don't know. I stay up really late doing, taking care of my comments, going over them, and watching everybody's videos. So I'm usually kind of late going to sleep, so I kind of sleep a little late too. I get up just to do my morning coffee thing, and then I fall back asleep. I can fall back asleep pretty easy, most of the time. Sometimes I can't. Okay, let's see. So yeah, so there'll be a Let's Walk and Talk and garden update video today. So let's see what else. I think tonight, I don't know for sure, but I think tonight I've got 2 more of those Red Baron pizzas. They're just cheese, and they were in a 3-pack from Grocery Outlet. I think it was $6.99, which is super cheap. And I made one of them, and they're really good that way. I mean, I added cheese and I think it was peppers and onions and pepperoni. And I've been wanting to try this pepperoni. Where is that? Here it is. this kind that curls up like when it cooks. I've been wanting to try that, so probably have that and a salad, that salad that we got from Kroger. Okay. All right, jokes. This one says, oh, what happened? My wife threatened to divorce me when I said I was going to give our daughter a silly name. So I called her Bluff. Oh, man. So I wondered if she divorced him or not. Okay, it seems I have spent a lifetime of mouthing mechanically, say thank you, sit up straight, use your napkin, close your mouth when you chew, don't lean back in your chair. Just when I finally got my husband squared away, the kids came along. so he was... I don't think Joy has to tell me all that stuff. So he must have been a bad husband kid or something. Okay, thought of the day is from Dolly Parton. Wonderful person. I'm not offended by blonde jokes because I know I'm not dumb, and I also know that I'm not blonde. You know what I've heard? I've heard that she sleeps in her makeup. And I think they asked her about it, and, you know, I don't know exactly how she said it or whatever, but it was basically like, if an emergency happens in the middle of the night, I want to be ready for my husband to see me. So she sleeps in full makeup. You know, I don't know. It seemed like it would be not good for your skin to have it on there that much. I don't know. Anyway, so, okay. Okay, let's see I thought this might be interesting. If I can get to it. For trivia time. One of the largest hot air balloon festivals is held in which U.S. city? Albuquerque, Orlando, Phoenix, Denver. Now, I think hot air balloons are awesome. I really do. I would love to ride in one. I think that would be so cool. That's something I would like to do. And I've actually watched some kind of a film on hot air balloons. And I want to say that Albuquerque was mentioned. I could be wrong. Yes, so I did remember it, even though I didn't probably pay the best attention to it. So let's see what it says. The Albuquerque International Balloon Fiesta is a yearly hot air balloon festival that takes place in Albuquerque, New Mexico in early October. Okie doke. So I remembered. It's been a long time ago, 2 years, like at least 2 years since I watched that. Benjamin Franklin's final resting place is in what U.S. state? Pennsylvania, Vermont, West Virginia, Virginia. Okay. Let me see. I don't know for sure, but I'm thinking Pennsylvania. Yep, that's right. I watched a thing on some interesting stuff about Ben Franklin. His whole life was really interesting. A lot of stuff he did. Christ Church Burial Ground in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania is an important early American cemetery. It is the final resting place of Benjamin Franklin and his wife Deborah. 4 other signers of the Declaration of Independence are buried here: Benjamin Rush, Francis Hopkinson, Joseph Hughes, and George Ross. Something about when, he lived in, I think, London or something like that before he came to America. And he was like sharing a place with this guy, and it turned out that the guy was, I don't know, I think he was killing people and burying them underneath the place where they both lived. Now they were saying how did he not know what was going on? And then something was said about the fact that he wasn't really there that much. So supposedly he didn't know this guy was killing people. I think he was like using their parts I don't know if he was selling them like for science or what, but something weird was going on, and there was dead people, and they many years later they found them, the people that was in there, buried. So I don't know if I said exactly all that right, but you could Google it or something, anything with Ben Franklin. Okay, let's see. Next one. In cooking pasta, what does the term al dente literally translate to? Overcooked, without salt, starters, to the tooth. To the tooth. Well, I've heard this before, I'm pretty sure, and I thought, what? Really? To the tooth. Yes. Let's see if they explain it a little bit better than what I saw. Literally translated as to the tooth, al dente is an Italian term used to describe the ideal consistency of pasta and rice when cooked. Al dente pasta is firm when bitten without being hard or chalky. Okay. Italians call pasta that has been cooked until soft overcooked. Huh. Okay. Interesting. I don't like it to be like hard, like spaghetti noodles, so I don't know. I must like mine overcooked, I guess. Who released the song SOS in 1975? A couple shows ago, I believe I sang part of that song. Yeah, I'll have to find another one when I see one, and do another one of about songs and stuff, and torture y'all with my impressions of singers. Okay, David Bowie, ABBA, The Hollies, Elton John. Some of them call him ABBA, or ABBA. I guess to each his own. Tomato, tomato. It is that though, ABBA or ABBA. SOS. Oh, it went. I didn't get to shoot. Will it go back to it? Yes, good. I wanted to read what it said. SOS is a song by Swedish pop group ABBA. It was released in June 1975 as the fifth single from their self-titled 75 album. SOS marked a significant turnaround in ABBA's fortunes and returned them to the top. Okay. That's interesting. Next. Which of these animals inspired the legends about mermaids? I know this. Manatee, dolphins, sea lion, walrus. Well, to be logical, probably at one time or another, all of these could have been, for a second thought, oh, okay, then it jumped up. It's a dolphin or whatever. But I don't know why they couldn't have a very good look at them, but the answer is manatee. Yep. The manatee is a sirenian, an order of aquatic animals that includes 3 species of manatees and their Pacific cousin, the dugong, D-U-G-O-N-G, the ocean's largest herbivore. Sirenians are also notable as the creatures that have long fueled mermaid myths and legends across cultures. Okay, that's enough. Next. Hitchcock's The Birds is based on a horror story by whom? Shirley Jackson, Edgar Allan Poe, Daphne du Maurier, Stephen King. Well, back then, I guess Stephen King, he's probably about our age, you know. He probably would have been about 7 or 8. So, I don't think he had a book. He might have had a book then. You know, I want to say it's Edgar Allan Poe. No, it's not. I missed this one. But I don't know anything about Daphne du Maurier. Never heard of her or him. It's an au revoir filled with classics. 1963, The Birds is one of Alfred Hitchcock's most famous and beloved, and its influence can be seen throughout the 60 years of horror filmmaking. The Birds was adapted from Daphne du Maurier short story of the same name. Okay, well, that's good enough. So I did miss one. I got 5 right and 1 wrong. Barry Manilow's Copacabana is named after a nightclub where? At the Copacabana, hottest place north of Havana. Something like that. At the Copacabana, music and laughter, something. Okay. Miami, Los Angeles, Las Vegas, New York City. Hottest spot north of Havana. You know, I want to say that sounds more like something that would be in Florida for some reason. Closer to you know, places where that would be a club. I mean, it's like a what? I can't. Maybe it'll tell about it. I'm gonna say Miami. I could be wrong. No, it's New York City. That's a surprise to me. The Copacabana is a New York City nightclub that has existed in several locations. Barry Manilow's hit 1978 song Copacabana referred to the club. The song later became the basis for the made-for-television film in which Barry Manilow himself starred. It was not known how much of the film's shooting used it as an actual location. They really didn't tell enough about it. That was what I was wanting to know more about. Okay, 5 right, 2 wrong. Got 3 more. What American president only served for a little over a month? Franklin D. Roosevelt, Thomas Jefferson, Grover Cleveland, William Henry Harrison. Okay, for a little over a month. Wow. I'm going to say William Henry Harrison. I don't know if I'm right or not. It might be Grover. No, it is. It's William Henry Harrison. William Henry Harrison, an American military officer and politician, was the 9th president of the United States and the oldest president to be elected at the time. I don't know what happened to him. Before he had been in office a month, he caught a cold that developed into pneumonia, and he died in office. Wow, and with him died the WIG program. W-H-I-G. Okay, so I got that one right. So that's, if I counted it right this time, 7 right and 2 wrong. I don't know if I put, anyway, I think I got 1 more. If I didn't, if it's just 9, I messed up. Okay. In which decade was the Great Depression? 1950s, 1960s, 1930s, 1940s. The Great Depression. I don't think it was in the 50s. I think it was in the 40s. No, the 30s. Okay, I thought it was like after the war mainly or something, you know, Second World War. The Great Depression was a severe worldwide economic depression during the 1930s that began after a major fall in stock prices in the United States. The economic contagion began around September 4, 1929 and became known worldwide as Black Tuesday, which we all heard of that before. Okay, I ended up today with 7 right and 3 wrong. I enjoyed this, and it was, you know, a little challenging. There was no goofy ones that I had to pass up anyway, so that's always good. So anyway, I hope y'all enjoyed today's trivia time and morning coffee break. If you did, I hope you'll press that like button right there. Also subscribe if you haven't already, and share this out, and hit that so you get all my videos as soon as they come out. Thanks so much for watching, everybody. Definitely check out Let's Walk and Talk and Garden Update video later on today. Bye, everyone, and God bless.